In the Old Testament, there's a pattern of giving a portion of one's goods in service of God's people and God's kingdom, right? As early as Genesis chapter 4, so we're not very far into our Bible yet, we see Cain and Abel, right? They came and gave an offering to the Lord of produce of the flocks. If you don't remember, Genesis 4 is way before the law is given. So we're pre-Mosaic covenant, and there's already this pattern that happens. Now, when the law is given to Moses, we see in it specific instructions for the people to give a tithe. That simply means a tenth, 10%, of their goods, their produce and their flocks to the Lord, to the temple for the work of the Lord. And you can read all the descriptions about how that was to be used. But that was the Mosaic law, right? And I've said very clearly to you a number of times today, we're not under that law anymore. And I believe it with my whole heart. So, what now for those of us who are not under the law but under grace? Is there no need to give? Now, search the New Testament, and what you won't find is the Apostle Paul or Peter or James or anybody saying, hey, you new covenant believers, when you show up to church on Sunday morning, bring 10% of your pay, make sure it's on gross and not net, and put it in the offering box and give to the Lord, right? It's not there. It's not there. The New Testament does not command a tithe. Did you hear me? It ain't there. So does that mean we don't have to give anymore, right? The Lord will rain blessings from heaven. The church will be funded by manna, right? To the contrary, the principle of giving that is laid down under the Old Covenant is expanded and applied more fully to Christians in the New Covenant. It looks like this. You're now commanded to give cheerfully and generously, not from compulsion, but from a joyful heart that delights in God and knows, number one, everything you have comes from Him as a blessing, and number two, He will always supply your needs, so you don't have to cling to things as if there's not enough.